guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this very glossy, very healthy, very simple yet sophisticated makeup tutorial, and I did all of this just using all drugstore, all affordable products. I wanted to do something for you guys which is not expensive and that majority of you guys can get your hands on now that drugstore has stepped up their game. You don't always have to buy expensive products, and I just want to show you what I use in order to achieve that same flawless, amazing, healthy looking skin. But before we jump into the tutorial, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any one of my videos. And now let's get started. So I'm starting off with clean moisturized skin. I use the Argan oil. I just get it from the regular health food store. You guys can get Argan oil even from Sephora, Josie Marin carries one, or any health food store. Just make sure it's 100% organic and genuine oil so that you're not getting any reactions in the face. So I've already done that. Now I'm going to move on to primer. For primer, I'm going to give you guys two options. One option is the NYX First Base Primer. This is a good drugstore one. So is this one by NYX Total Control Drops. I like to use this one in the winter time, and then this one as a primer spray, so I like to use this in the summer. I'm going to go ahead and prime with this, and I'm also going to be mixing the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I'm in the shade 902, and I'm going to be mixing these two together to give my face that nice luminous finish. Next, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Peachy color corrector. This is in the shade Medium Peach, and I'm going to use this on the inner corners of my eyes and just to cover my dark circles and any discoloration around my mouth. Because this has a peachy tone, this is going to take away any gray cast. So for my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is a beautiful formula. They have one in matte, and also this is the Dewy and Smooth, the one that I'm using now. I use the Dewy and Smooth for the winter time. I do have a matte version of it which I use in the summertime, and sometimes I mix the two. But today I'm going to be going in just for the dewy finish. This is in the shade 240 Golden Beige, and I'm going to be mixing this in with the Pro foundation mixer from NYX. This is in the shade Olive. This is going to add just a bit more darkness because this is a little light, and it's also a little bit yellow for my skin tone. For my concealer, I'm going to go in with this Covergirl Outlast All Day Concealer. I'm in the shade Medium to Light 830, and this is also a really nice lightweight concealer. And it's very emollient. That might be overkill, but we'll see. I'm actually going to be taking a beauty blender to blend this out. Does a really good job of brightening the face. It's not too light for me. So I'm going to apply powder right away so that the concealer isn't going anywhere, and I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the same shade as my foundation, 240. This is a really nice lightweight formula. It sets under the eyes, it doesn't move, but again, it's nice and hydrating, and it has like little light reflex in here. Although you can't really see the reflex, it's just still pretty matte. The Maybelline Fit Me line also has a loose version powder as well. So if you guys are interested, you can use that as well, but I find that to be almost like a dupe for the Laura Mercier, so it's a little bit more heavy. But if you're into the baking, you can definitely use that one. It's just as good. I have that one for heavier days. So next I'm going to be contouring, and for that I'm using a cream contour, and I love this product. I've used this many times before. A great drugstore version is the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick. This is in the shade Topaz Tan. It is the darkest shade that they have. I have a few of these and I actually love them. So I'm just going to be taking that on the back of my hand like this, picking up a Real Techniques brush. This is a contour brush, and I'm just going to be tapping the product and dispensing it everywhere, nicely coating the brush, and then I'm going to be applying this to my cheeks or my contour areas. And this will allow the product to evenly dispense without looking too overpowering or really harsh. And with whatever I have left on the brush, I'm just going to pinch the brush and then contour my nose. Now you guys can go ahead and set this with a powder bronzer or a powder contour product, but I like to stick to creams in the winter time only because my skin is a little bit drier and I don't really need powder all over my face, just in the areas of my T-zone, and I've already used powder for that, so I'm gonna leave this just the way it is because I like the way it looks. I'm gonna move on to blush, and with blush it's pretty much the same idea. I'm sticking to creams, and I'm gonna be using the same product in a different color. This is in the shade Sun-Kissed Crush. This is going to add a little bit of peachiness. So again, I'm gonna take my brush, pounce it, and then apply it on my cheeks. What I like about this product is that it goes on creamy and dries like a powder, so it doesn't move. If you have dry skin, then this is a great product for you. If you have oily skin, you may need to set it with some powder on top. I want the cheeks to be a little bit more brighter and healthier looking, so I'm gonna go in with another shade from the same line, and it's called Coralicious. Moving on to highlighter, which is my favorite part. This is really going to give you that youthful, glowy, amazing, glossy skin look, and for this I'm using loose highlighters. The reason why I like to use loose highlighters is because they're so finely milled, it just melts right into the skin, and if you already have creamy products going on, it's just going to take a loose highlighter so much more better, and it's just going to mesh right into the skin and make it look really like more of like a lit from within healthy skin rather than something that's applied on top. So I've got two here. This is the Shayla x Colourpop collaboration. This is in the shade Boomin. This is a little bit more goldy, and this one is Pose. This is more of a coppery, an itch. This is more of a coppery tone highlighter. So I'm gonna go in with Boomin first and apply this to my cheekbones. This is what it looks like in the cap. There's enough product in here, and I like to pick up the product in a brush like this and then sort of like take it in the back of my hand and roll it around just so that it gets rid of the excess, and then I like to layer it on my skin. And I like to go around and pat down like this, and then go around and then pat again, because this is going to ensure that the product is infusing with the foundation and all the other products that you've layered on top, and it just gets that nice glossy wet look like I have going on here. And sometimes I like to hit the highlighter just to the center of my forehead as well. I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray to set the entire face. They do have a matte version of this if you guys are interested in that, or if you have oily skin, but this stuff is really good as well. Now I'm not doing anything crazy on the eyes. I'm just going to keep it very, very simple. I'm going in with my NYX Lid Lingerie in Bronze Mirage. You guys know this is like one of my favorite liquid bases. And I use this religiously when I want something, just a little something, but I don't want to add too much color, going for more of a daytime appropriate look or something like that. And it's also a great base for gold eyeshadows, or pretty much any eyeshadow look that calls for gold in it. I'm going to be going over this with the Boomin highlighter that I was using earlier, just to the center. And I'm just going to pick this up with my pinky finger. Add that to the center. I'm just going to tight line with the NYX Retractable eyeliner. This is in the shade Brown, just a regular standard brown. I'm just giving my eyes a really quick curl. And I'm going to be applying my favorite drugstore mascara, or my favorite mascara of all time, which is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. For my lips, I'm going in with this Colourpop Lippy Stick. This is in the shade I Like It. It's almost like a pumpkin-y shade and orange. So I'm going to dab this on just for some color. And then just for some added shine and gloss, I'm going to go in with the NYX Lip Oil. This is just a clear lip oil, and I'm just going to dab that to the center. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the type of look that I would usually gravitate towards. I pretty much wear this all throughout the winter months only because it makes my skin look its best. It's not a lot of product, it's just knowing how to layer and what products to use to make your skin look absolutely flawless. And I love that this entire look was all drugstore. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think I already said that. But if you did, then leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!